Hi, it's Rachel from Red Ant Fashions. Today's Easter, and so I picked up a little old lady and I was giving her a ride to the senior living center, or old folks home, basically. And I don't know, it was the most depressing 13 minutes of my life. She got in my car and asked me my name, and I told her Happy Easter, and apparently that was a bad thing to do. She just started crying, and then she told me never to grow old and never get sick, and then she just kept going on and on about how she's cursed and everyone around her gets hurt, and she's built her life into an institution and she just wants out, and she kept going on and on. I didn't know what to say, and so I thought, well, maybe I should just be a good listener right now, because I honestly don't know what to say to you. And so I just listened, and then she was crying, and then she asked me if I would get into a car crash so that she would die. And that was a little bit much for me. And then it was weird because she was like crying and all upset, and it was very dramatic. And then I think at one point I did try to say something and she cut me off, and it was very clear she just wanted me to listen. So that was what I was doing, and it was probably better that way, because like I said, I'm sure there was nothing I could say anyways. But she, like, all of a sudden it was like we passed by a movie theater and she would perk up and she'd get all excited, and she's like, is that the new movie theater that they just built? And then I was like, yeah. And then we kind of started to talk about that, and then all of a sudden we drove past, like once it was like out of sight, like a block away or so, she would like go back into it and she'd get like all depressed again, and then she'd start crying again, and she went on about her grandson. And then she did tell me that I need to not forget to get married. I need to remember to get married, Rachel. You need to remember that, because it's bad if I don't. It was just really weird Twilight Zone moment, but it was like a 13-minute ride, and it felt like a lifetime. But when we pulled up to the senior living, she did perk up, and I almost missed it, and she got really upset, and she said that she hates going there, but she wants to go there. So I took her there, and she was like, thank you so much for the ride, and thank you for listening. And then she got out, and it was just really bizarre. Just thought I should share. Happy Easter.